You are to be congratulated on undertaking a sometimes difficult but always rewarding task of earning your college education. You are here and you are in for a great ride.
Good morning. My name is Gary Syed, and I'm the Dean of the College of Health, Human Services, and Nursing. It is my honor and privilege to welcome each of you to the 2017 CSU Dominguez Hills commencement ceremony, featuring the colleges of Business Administration and Policy, and Health, Human Services, and Nursing. Will the class of 2017 please rise to be recognized by your family and friends? I hereby declare this commencement ceremony open. Ladies and gentlemen, please continue standing and join me in welcoming our esteemed faculty. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished platform party. Please welcome Dr. Patricia Kalajian, Dean Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Claire Weber, Associate Vice President, Faculty Affairs. Ms. Stephanie Bracely, Dean, University Library, Dr. Dorota Huizinga, Dean of Graduate Studies and Research. Dr. Nancy Ding, Associate Professor, Information Systems and Operations Management, and recipient of the 2017 Excellence in Research, Scholarship, and Creative Activity Award. Dr. Bridget Driscoll, Associate Vice President, University Academic Advising. Dr. John Davies, Dean, College of Education. Mr. Jordan Sylvester, President, Associated Students Incorporated. Dr. Timothy Carone, Associate Dean, College of Arts and Humanities. Dr. D. Parker, Associate Dean, College of Health, Human Services, and Nursing. Dr. Keong Leong, Associate Dean, College of Business Administration and Public Policy. Dr. Kim McNutt, Dean, College of Extended and International Education. Mr. Kim O'Donnell, Interim Vice President, Academic Affairs. Mr. Steve Relaye, Executive Vice Chancellor, California State University. Dr. Joseph Wen, Dean, College of Business Administration and Public Policy. Dr. Philip Laplante, Dean, College of Natural and Behavior Sciences. Dr. Doug Fagan, Trustee, California State University. Mr. Chris Manriquez, Vice President, Information Technology. Ms. Carrie Stewart, Vice President, University Advancement. Ms. Naomi Goodwin, Interim Vice President, Administration and Finance. Mr. Danny Bakewell, Senior, Chairman of Bakewell Media and Bakewell Company. Dr. William Franklin, Vice President, Student Affairs. Dr. Rod Hay, Interim Provost and Vice President, Academic Affairs. The University Mace is a symbol of the legal and chartered authority of the President of the University. Carrying the mace is an immense honor reserved for a highly distinguished faculty member. Please welcome Dr. James Hill, Professor of Physics and Academic Senate Chair. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the President of our university, Dr. Willie J. Hagan. Please continue standing as the California State University Dominguez Hills ROTC Honor Guard proceeds with the presentation of colors. CSU Dominguez Hills student Perry Hayes will now lead us in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Perry. Graduates, faculty, and guests, you may now be seated. To begin, I would like to extend my congratulations to the class of 2017 and their families and friends. I also want to thank our exceptional faculty for their mentorship and guidance of our students. Graduates, during your time at Dominguez Hills, you've benefited from an educational environment rich in academic quality. I encourage you to use what you've learned both inside and outside the classroom to involve yourself in meaningful, cooperative relationships with your peers, your local community, and your university as an active alumni. You, the graduates of today, are indeed the leaders of tomorrow. Congratulations. CSUDH is proud of you. At this time, I would like to introduce the President of California State University, Dominguez Hills, Dr. Willie J. Hagan.
Thank you. Well, congratulations, class of 2017. You did it. That's an outstanding accomplishment. You have a lot to be proud of. And I know I speak for all of the California State University Dominguez Hills faculty and staff when I say we are extremely proud of all you've accomplished and grateful to have worked with you. This graduating class, the class of 2017, is the largest graduating class in the history of California State University Dominguez Hills. This is a testament to your hard work and the dedication of our outstanding faculty and staff. You have worked harder, taken more courses, and achieved more record levels of academic success. So many more of you graduating today says the promise and the commitment this institution made to provide more classes, more faculty, more advisors, more financial aid, and more support staff and programs is paying off in terms of student success. And so many more of you graduating means more proud parents, friends, and loved ones. People who sacrificed and supported you on the journey that brought you here today. Without them, you would not be sitting here. And we know they are even more proud than we are of your accomplishments. I would like to ask the students who can to please stand and turn to the audience and give a big round of applause to the family, friends, and loved ones who helped and supported you in achieving your degree. Thank you. Okay, they saw you. You can sit back down. You have taken advantage of the personal and professional transformative power of a college degree. Now you sit here today, a college graduate, something that can never be taken away from you, something that should give you great pride. You have set yourselves on a course of socioeconomic upward mobility that is projected to be 2 to 3 times higher than it would have been without your Cal State Dominguez Hills degree. The Equality of Opportunity Mobility Index ranks California State University Dominguez Hills as number 4 in California and number 18 in the nation in terms of the economic mobility of its graduates. According to the report, this mobility reflects the likelihood that a graduate will move up 2 or more income quintiles as a result of their degree from this university. And while I and my colleagues congratulate you, in fact, we are the lucky ones. It's been an honor and so much fun to get to know and work with so many of you during your stay at this great institution. And Dominguez Hills is a great institution. And one of the ways that greatness is defined is by our dedicated faculty and staff and their tireless commitment to our students and their success. Can I ask all of the faculty and staff here to please stand? Please join me in giving them a round of applause in recognition of their role in your success. Thank you. For each of you sitting here, today has been a journey. You surmounted the tremendous rigors of acquiring a college degree. And many of you overcame such significant odds and challenges, no one would have blamed you had you given up on your dream. There are even people who thought you couldn't do it. And I'm sure sometimes you even doubted yourself. Let me ask you, by a show of hands, how many of you, when you started here, or at some point on your journey to get here, to get your degree, had doubts if you would make it, and ask yourself, should I give up? Can I do this? Well, you answered the question, can I do this, with a resounding yes. You're here, you did it. You were smart enough. You studied hard enough. You found the resources. You paid attention to your faculty. You listened to your advisors, and you fought through self-doubt, and you persevered. When you ask yourself, can I do this? Whether it's about college or anything important in your life, you're asking yourself a tough question, what I would call a big question. The kind of question that can keep you up at night and can cause stress or even fear. You're about to go off into the world and do great things. We're proud of that. But I'm older than most of you. Therefore, I've been in the world a little bit longer than most of you. I've run into things you haven't yet run into, and I've learned things you haven't yet learned. So I want to give you a little bit of elderly but simple advice. Something that might help you when you're dealing with the big questions in your life. And that advice is this: recognize that not every important question you face in your life will have a clear or easy answer. In fact, some questions you will face will have no answers. The mistake we often make is wanting the answer to a question so badly, we fail to see the value, the meaning, in the question itself. Every big question you ask yourself, every question you struggle with, tells you something about who you are, what's important to you, your values. Let me give you an example from my own life that some of you might be able to relate to. When I was young, most of my religious experience was as a Southern Baptist. Now, this isn't about religion or an individual's religious beliefs. It's about big questions without answers that can scare you. I was a military kid, and we moved around a lot when I was growing up. In fact, I went to 13 different schools before I graduated from high school. That can be a challenge, and some of you military families know what I mean. During my travels, especially when I was 9 to 12 years old, I met a lot of kids my age, and we became friends. I would go to their homes, and they would visit mine. Some of my friends were fellow Baptists, but I had friends who were Mormons, Jehovah's Witness, Jewish, Muslim, Catholic, Hindu, and some religions I can't recall. In their homes and in some of the places of worship that I attended, I heard very different belief systems, saw different practices of faith, and heard different post-life outcomes depending on what my friends believed. What I heard in one friend's house was different from what I believed, and what my other friends also believed. Over here, I might hear, mine is a loving God, and this is the one true path to salvation. Then over here in another home, I would hear about a different God or gods and a different path to salvation. Now, maybe it was just me. Maybe this disruption of moving around so much as a child didn't allow my own faith at that time to take root so deeply that these different beliefs didn't affect me. But they did. As a kid, I began to worry. Was there only one right path? And if my friends were on the wrong one, were they doomed? Again, I was just a kid. And I should have been having thoughts about, does she like me or doesn't she like me? But when I was 12, I was wandering around pondering the meaning of faith and questioning the true path to salvation. Yes, I was probably that weird kid that people looked at and said, whoa, what's wrong with him? But this question plagued me for quite a while. One day I was talking to a priest, and I told him of the big question I was wrestling with, that everyone was saying theirs was the true path. And my question was, what if I chose the wrong path? And that I felt compelled to make a choice, and this fear I had as a kid of not knowing the right answer. And he said to me, first of all, the fact that you're asking this question means the issue of faith is very important to you. He said, we can discuss answers to your question, but don't let the act of engaging difficult questions you don't have answers to scare you. And recognize that your questions say something about you, your concern and love for your friends, your desire for clarity and understanding, your not wanting to reside in a place of fear, and the importance of faith. Questions, he said, point to matters of the heart. Questions, even those without answers, can define the values you have or the values you seek. Now, for me as a young man, I found that pretty relieving. And eventually, I found my own answers. But the point is this, it's to remind you that the questions you ask yourself have their own value, and you should carefully examine the questions in your own life to see what they tell you about yourself. Over the course of the past few years, I've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of you sitting here in this audience about some of the big questions in your lives. By big questions, I mean questions with the potential for lifelong impact. Some of the big questions I've heard from some of you include things like this. Should I take a chance and start my own business? I think I can do it. I want to do it, but what if I fail? Do I have the right to risk my family's future and my dream? Should I take a more secure job instead? Another question I've heard from some of you, should I get married now? Or better yet, am I making a mistake marrying him? Should I have a baby? And one question you don't hear that often, but one I've heard from people sitting in this audience is this. I got my degree in this major because my parents told me this is what I should be. Do I have the courage to tell them I really want to do something else with my life? Would they be disappointed in me? They've done so much for me. Do I owe them this? Let me give you a quick example of that one. When my daughter was young, she was a very good singer. She had a wonderful operatic voice. She won all kinds of state and national awards as a teenager. And because she was so good at it, everyone was encouraging her and guiding her to pursue a career as an opera singer. One day she said to me, "Dad, just because I can do something doesn't mean I want to do it." Her not wanting to disappoint us had her heading in a direction that was not consistent with her own dreams. Now I'm proud to say she's a jazz singer in San Francisco. Another question I've heard from a female student: am I being selfish if I don't want to have a baby? In today's day and age, I'm somewhat surprised that question is still out there, but it is. All these questions imply an answer that carries risk, real or psychological. And much of this risk can be mitigated by talking it out with family or other loved ones, but not all of it. Now I'd like to ask you, you students sitting here, and those in the audience, is there a big question you're dealing with right now? Take a moment and think about that. This is not about the answer. It's a question you're wrestling with that I want you to think about. Go ahead. No worries. I've got time. All right. Now ask yourself, what does that question say about you as a person? Does that question tell you something about what you think is important in life, even if you don't know the answer? Perhaps you value independence, striking out on your own. And maybe this conflicts with your equally strong value of loyalty, especially loyalty to your family. Maybe you value love and you value honesty. You love him, but when you're honest with yourself, you know you're afraid you can't sustain a lifelong commitment. And then he turns around and proposes to you on the Jumbotron at StubHub Stadium. So what do? Big questions are often struggles between two important and sometimes opposing values in your life. The point is this: as you go deeper into the world, deeper into your life, you will have more questions than answers. There won't always be good answers, but there will always be good questions. And at times, you even make a decision as if you have the answer, but in your heart, you'll know that question is still inside you, unanswered. But that is okay. That is life. As poet Rainier Maria Rilke said, "Be patient toward all that is unresolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves." One of the best graduation gifts you can give to yourself today is the peace and tranquility of accepting and learning to live in a world full of uncertainty. You may have to make big decisions without all of your questions answered. It's called taking a risk. You will need to be bold, or you might become trapped in doubt. Our CSU Dominguez Hills education has taught you to study, to examine, to analyze, to question, to synthesize, to think things through. It is in our nature to want to know the answer to a question, the outcome of a decision, before we make it. It's a survival instinct. But there will be times, more often than you think, when despite gathering as much information and advice as possible, you just won't know how things will turn out. You will not know the answer. And occasionally, because you're uncertain of the outcome, you begin to question your judgment, you begin to doubt. And as doubt creeps in, paralysis can arise. Joseph Goldstein, author and teacher, says, one of the great dangers of doubt is that it often comes disguised as wisdom. You think you're engaged in the wisdom of further reflection, or the wisdom that the wise choice is indeed to wait, to delay making a decision, because all of your questions haven't been answered yet. And you may be right, but if you are comfortable not knowing the outcome of a decision, it will help you discern between the real wisdom of not taking action versus paralysis based on fear and doubt. If you always need to know the answer before you act, you will close off opportunities to grow and limit your ability to learn from your mistakes. And believe me, if you're not afraid to let them in, mistakes and unexpected outcomes, both good and bad, can be some of your greatest teachers. Recognize not knowing and uncertainty as a door to adventure. Let life surprise you. When people say to me, I'm nervous about taking on this new job, It's a lot of responsibility, and I'm uncertain if I can handle it. I always tell them we are taking a step up in your career or a step up in your life. If it doesn't make you a little bit nervous, the step is not big enough. Everything we do in life is a risk. Taking risks broadcasts to the world that you are not afraid to fail, because risk, failure, and success go hand in hand. Another thing about risk, calculated risks, is that it frees you to think big. If you're going to take a risk, why would you think small? American architect Daniel Burnham spoke to this. He said, "Make no little plans. They have no magic to stir men's blood, and probably themselves will not be realized. Make big plans, aim high in hope and work." That's what we do here at Dominguez Hills. Make big plans and aim high in hope and work. Do this, and you won't waste as much of your life caught up in fear and doubt. You will enjoy it more. So my advice to you is this: embrace questions without answers. Get beat up by unexpected outcomes. Now I'm going to leave you with my all-time favorite quote, which many here have heard many times before, but that's okay. It's by Hunter S. Thompson, who I believe says it best. He says, "Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, loudly proclaiming, 'Wow, what a ride.'" That's the life. Thank you. That's the kind of life I want you to live. Fully engaged, fully alive and exciting. Take more risks, be bold, free yourself from doubt, and think big. Live your life so that at the end of your life, you too can loudly proclaim, "Wow, what a ride." And again, thank you for allowing me, the staff, the faculty, and the students of Cal State Dominguez Hills to be part of your ride. And remember, once a Toro, always a Toro. Congratulations, you make us proud. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to invite Trustee Doug Fagan, member of the California State Board of Trustees, to provide greetings to our graduates on behalf of the trustees. Mr. Fagan.
Thank you, President Hagan, and that's a tough act to follow. Wow, what a ride for a speech. So on behalf of the CSU Board of Trustees, I extend my congratulations to the class of 2017 and to your families and friends. Graduates, I wish each of you a long and fulfilling future that builds on your academic and other experiences at this outstanding university. CSU Dominguez Hills embodies the mission of the California State University, providing access to high-quality academic programs and forever changing the course of students' lives and strengthening the South Bay region and beyond. During your time at CSU Dominguez Hills, you benefited from an educational environment that proves that diversity exists with quality, and we hope you have come to understand the common humanity underlying all people, that you'll sustain your pride in your own identity and heritage, and that you have increased your understanding of and respect for the diverse community in which we live. I encourage you to use what you've learned both inside and outside the classroom to involve yourself in meaningful, cooperative relationships with your peers, with your local community, and with CSU Dominguez Hills as active alumni. Whatever your politics, we live in a sort of interesting time these days, and being informed with real facts is highly important to becoming a citizen after you leave this campus. I really urge you to stay informed. This may sound like a joke, but it's true. Read a newspaper. Or if you don't read a newspaper, look at an informed, legitimate website but know what's going on and contribute to your society. You, the graduates today, are indeed the leaders of tomorrow. Congratulations and good luck. You'll need it. The faculty and staff of CSU Dominguez Hills and the CSU Board of Trustees, we're all proud of you.
Thank you, Trustee Fagan. Please welcome Dr. James Hill, Professor of Physics and Chair of the Academic Senate, as he brings greetings on behalf of the faculty.
Hello. I've given a few of these now, commencement speeches. They're interesting because we, the speakers, pretty much always get really inspired by them. You guys, the audience, well, sometimes you don't fall asleep. After all, you're excited about the party later, right? Maybe you need the nap. In this quest for inspiration, we search for interesting words. We go around, we collect quotes, listen for better ways to twist a little quip. We practice in our minds how to turn some tiny inflection into a whole new insight. In fact, while I was writing this, I actually changed the word small to little the third time I rewrote it, just because I thought it sounded better in flow. I find myself gathering this whole arsenal of things that I heard that I'd like to work into a speech sometimes. Most of them I probably never will. But today, I decided to build this speech around something that I did hear during a commencement speech some 8 or so years ago. It was perhaps the most scintillatingly brilliant utterance I have ever encountered. I should probably note, though, it wasn't actually in the speech. I was sitting in the back of the audience, way back. A few rows in front of me, someone was there with a little baby, maybe 8, 10 months old. During this one speech, it was a little quiet for a while. And I heard that baby make some typical baby noise, kind of, nyeh. Maybe I heard a little more than the 9-month-old meant, but I heard a will to communicate. I heard a struggle to be part of the world around it. I heard an expression of near infinite potential. Yeah. Okay, probably reading a little bit too much into things. Sometimes I have to remind myself about a funny quip about the famous author James Joyce and what's supposed to be one of the hardest books ever to read, Finnegan's Wake. You may not know this, the title actually comes from an older Irish drinking song. And there's this quote about it in words of one singer that I like. Most of us thought it was a nice little drinking song, fun at a party. Fella dies, he's laid out, whiskey spills on him. He rises from the dead. What else would he do? Joyce saw in this the whole cycle of death, resurrection of the universe. Nah. Okay, seriously. Sometimes there's nothing really deep there. Sometimes there is. And maybe, this is what's hopefully interesting for you guys now. Maybe there isn't anything, but you can put it there. You can put it there. And you can change your world. You can change the world around you, and you can change the world. Get to it. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Hill. Please welcome Mr. Jordan Sylvester, President of CSU Dominguez Hills Associated Students Incorporated.
Hello everyone, how we doing today? Positive, that is love. Congratulations, my class. Respect. So first and foremost, ladies, I welcome you all to something special. And gentlemen too, I didn't forget you. Class of 2017's congratulations. As President Sagan said, we did it, and we did it in style. It's a beautiful thing. Today, I am grateful to highlight the value of a collective thought and what that means for our lives when we all follow through. Every graduate before you today has had eyes to defy that can only be self-proclaimed, and today you deserve to scream your hearts out. That's loud. Graduates, I hope that you see your future within this moment, not simply from our degrees, for they were respectably earned, but for the dedication and consistency that can clearly not be taken away. I am referring to the years spent working, providing for our families, and then creating the time to enhance our minds and our lives further. If anyone has never believed in the idea of a multitasking professional, I would say meet any of the graduates before us today. Even for myself, it took 7 years to climb these hills, and you may share a similar college experience within the time alone or be graduating this day far beyond anyone would have expected you to. The goal was still yours to accomplish while you excelled in life within the hills and outside of this university. And how beautiful it is to look around and know that we were never alone in this common thought to excel and become more. If this moment tells you nothing else, let it tell you what you stood for, what we stand for. Keep your passion, even if not for your degree, but for yourself in the mastery of your goals. You will always be able to look around in moments like this and know that you were surrounded in good company. Realize that we may have never met before this day, but when you do right for yourself, the people who surround you can only become wiser. Never spend so much time questioning the intent of others that you forget to look within. Different opportunities that we've all had can lead to the same result, greatness. We are all immeasurable far beyond a single title or starting point that is granted. We take our chances by doing what we love. And the most successful people do what they love, not because it perceivably gets them the most respect, but because they have found a way to internally produce a joy that becomes contagious. I have personally come to understand and realize why people get respect, not positions or entity. You see, your title can only get you as far as you, the individual, are willing to strive. Great speeches, words, even good advice can fall on deaf ears when you are not internally right within. You cannot cheat effort and consistency to then not understand why things do not work out for you, even if you get where you want to go. When you lay your foundation correctly the first time, you are able to adapt to the seasons of life as they wait ahead. The beauty of this day is that we are able to hand over to others the finished product of a thought that was once started in ourselves. That is a genuine means of power. It affects every age and culture in the same likeness. This moment is the resilience of our community. The hard work that is done in darkness will come to light, which is why we must be genuine with ourselves first. We finished what we started. Now start again. Fail again. Come back stronger. Our lessons do not stop today, nor will our personal challenges. But the things that challenge us will continue to, as long as we are not willing to understand and accept why we are connected to them in the first place. As we get better, we can only begin to elevate our level of understanding. Be comfortable enough to trust yourself. Your dedication can lead to the inspiration of generations to come. Toros, it has been a true privilege and pleasure genuinely working on your behalf these past few years. I am Jordan Sylvester, president of Associated Students Incorporated, and I wish for you all the successes in life that you are willing to work towards. Class of 2017, congratulations. Thank you. Up next, we have President Hagan.
Thank you. In the 57-year history of California University, Dominguez Hills, the California State University system has awarded on the recommendation of the university 20 honorary doctoral degrees. Today, we present our 21st honorary degree. This prestigious award is reserved for those who have made significant contributions within their fields, and in so doing, have enriched and bettered our state, the country, and the world. At this time, I would like to ask Trustee Fagan, Provost Hay, and Mr. Danny Bakewell Sr. to please join me at the podium. For the past 5 decades, Mr. Bakewell has been one of the region's most honored and respected businessmen and activists, and is celebrated internationally for bringing diverse groups together to benefit underserved communities, particularly in South LA. He is a 3-time NAACP Image Award winner and a Southern Christian Leadership Martin Luther King Jr. Award recipient. Mr. Bakewell has been inducted into the International Civil Rights Walk of Fame and has received numerous other awards, including the JFK Profiles in Courage Award, the U.S. Congressional Black Caucus Adam Clayton Powell Award, and the Roy Wilkins Award. To be honored with such prestigious accolades, it takes more than just a desire to help others. It takes a keen and focused mind and the ability to lead and mobilize others to work for the greater good. And much of Mr. Bakewell's civic-focused entrepreneurship stems from the Bakewell Company, a company that he founded and chairs, and a company that has the distinction of being amongst the largest African-American commercial real estate development groups in the Western United States. As head of the Bakewell Company, Mr. Bakewell has led multi-million-dollar revitalization efforts in many underserved communities in Los Angeles. He is also chairman of Bakewell Media, which owns the oldest West Coast African-American owned newspapers, which I'm sure many have heard, the Los Angeles Sentinel and the LA Watts Times. I bet many have also attended the Taste of Soul, dubbed LA's largest street festival, or have at least smelled the incredible food or heard the music as you pass by. Bakewell Media also owns WBOK, a radio station in New Orleans, a city steeped in African-American history, and where Mr. Bakewell was born and raised before moving to Los Angeles at the age of 21 in the height of the turbulent 1960s to pursue his career ambitions. He arrived here when the civil rights era was in full swing. By the late 1960s, his innate business sense had evolved to include activism and commitment to helping LA's African-American community. That's when he launched the anti-poverty program Neighborhood Adult Participation Project and began to be recognized as one of the city's most successful community organizers. In the 1970s, he co-founded LA-based community development organization, the Brotherhood Crusade. In Mr. Bakewell's 35 years leading the organization, the Brotherhood Crusade grew to become one of the largest nonprofit organizations in Southern California. It annually distributes more than $65 million in grants and technical support to local nonprofits in the African-American community of South Los Angeles. You've now heard about many of the outstanding accomplishments and honors that Mr. Bakewell has received, which also includes one from this university, the 2015 Community Builder Award for his exemplary citizenship and contributions that have greatly impacted this region. It is my pleasure to welcome CSU trustee Dr. Douglas Fagan to confer upon Mr. Bakewell, on behalf of the CSU Board of Trustees, the honorary doctorate degree of Humane Letters.
Well, by the authority vested in me as a member of the California State University Board of Trustees, I confer upon Mr. Danny Bakewell, Sr., our highest honor, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights and honors it conveys, consistent with the ancient academic tradition, endowing those who receive academic degrees with hoods, designated the degrees bestowed. President Hagan and Provost Hay, on behalf of the CSU Board of Trustees and California State University Dominguez Hills, will now confer upon Mr. Bakewell his academic hood.
Okay, see where am I at right now? We are pleased to have such an amazing American leader whose accomplishments and efforts serve his community. Mr. Bakewell exemplifies leadership that changes and transforms lives. He is a symbol of hope and courage. At California State University Dominguez Hills, we have our own symbol of outstanding accomplishments, one we hold near and dear. It is my pleasure to present to you our very own crystal bull. We hope this always reminds you that you are now officially a Toro, and once a Toro, always a Toro. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Danny Bakewell, Sr., Doctor of Humane Letters, to deliver his commencement address. Dr. Bakewell.
Woo! How's everybody? You know, I'm not the typical commencement speaker. I'm not an academic, I'm a practicalist. First of all, let me say that I am humbled and I am honored to receive this most prestigious award from the University of California, Dominguez Hills. It has a particular fondness in my heart because my lovely wife, Eileen Bakewell, Dr. Eileen Bakewell, I think. She graduated from here and then went on to law school and became a lawyer. Love you always, baby. To Dr. Hagan, I'd like to say that one of the reasons that I'm so honored and humbled to share this graduation with you wonderful students is because this university has become a part of the community. It's not isolated from the communities in which it sits and its services. And that is not because of its physical location, but it's because of the leadership that Dr. Hagan provides and the tremendous team and faculty that he has assembled. So let's give him a big hand, please. I don't know what I can tell you in 8 minutes that's gonna motivate you for the future. So I'm not gonna give you some abstract text or some abstract speech that you won't be able to remember. What I do want to do is challenge you to take the education that you have gotten and do something with it. All of you right now, I want you to stand up and give yourself a standing ovation. Come on, let's give yourself a standing ovation. That's right. You deserve that and you've earned that. This university has given you the capacity to be something. But what you need, you can sit now, I know it's hot. But what you need most in this journey going forward is not to be defined by what you studied, but what you do with what you study. Who are you? And what contribution will you make to the society that we live in? We live in very trying times. We live in times that are moving so fast. My daughter tells me all the time, I can't even finish a day at work before the world has changed. Mr. Trump has done something else. And Lord, we know that's the truth. But I want you to focus on not what other people are doing. I want you to focus on what you can do and what you have the capacity to do. I want you to look around. There are great people in this world who have made tremendous contributions. I love the contribution of Nelson Mandela. I love the contribution of Dr. Martin Luther King. Those people made a difference, not because of what college they went to, but because they were willing to stand for and demonstrate the courage of their convictions. It is so important that you go forward and identify things that motivate you, things that make you different. And I gather to tell you that the people that you should look at most are not people, though they have made tremendous contributions to you. You need to look inward. You need to look at your family. You need to look at Nana. You need to look at Mommy. You need to look at Uncle Bubba. You need to look at Kiki. You need to look at the people who have made you focus on what you want to do in life. You look at this university. This university was not here 30 years ago, or was just fermenting. But there were people who believed that there was a need to have a university in the community. Yes, it came as a function of the aftermath of the civil unrest in 1965. I guess that was more than 30 years ago. But because people believed in this institution, you are now here. You are now able to make a contribution. You're now able to get a contribution, but you have to go forward and make a contribution. There's so many people in your lives that have really made a difference, but you've got to go forward and make them proud. Your professors all made a contribution, but I gather to tell you it's your mother, it's your father, it's your aunt, it's your uncle. It's those that didn't have a college degree who earned a place for you in this university. You want to talk about courage? Think of what courage it is to raise a family with virtually no money, working 2 or 3 jobs, sometimes on a welfare check. Think of the courage it takes to be from another country, being the first generation to come to America, knowing that you want more for your children than you've had, but not knowing whether or not the future is bright. You have to have courage and you have to have vision to do that. You don't necessarily have to have an academic platform or academic training to do that. What you have to do is have a good heart. You have to have a commitment to love your family. You have to have a commitment to make sure that you're going to make a contribution that is going to change the dynamic in your family. So as you go forward with your degrees, know this: it is not going to be your profession that's going to define you. I guarantee you, when you come to the end of your life and the end of your career, when you look back, you are not going to say, I remember my colleagues in school. I remember the first job I got. Some of that may be in the mix, but what you're going to remember is your family. You're going to remember your wife. You're going to remember your children. You're going to remember your grandchildren. You're going to remember the love that you have gotten from them that nourished you to be whatever you are in your life. Don't let your career interfere with your heart. Find that which you want to do in life and make it your passion to do it. 50 years ago, there wasn't a Martin Luther King Hospital. 50 years ago, there wasn't a Dominguez Hills. 50 years ago, there wasn't a Brotherhood Crusade. 50 years ago, there wasn't a Taste of Soul. There were so many things that didn't exist, but there were good people who brought them about because they knew the community needed that. And somebody needed their courage and their commitment to make the world a better place. I said earlier, and I've heard so many people talk about what you are capable of doing. I want to leave you in the words that I first heard when Nelson Mandela was sworn in as president of South Africa. And I want you to take this with you as you go forward in life, because I think it sets the model for all that you can do. It says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Think about that. You are powerful, but you have to believe you are powerful. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who are we to be brilliant, gorgeous, fabulous, talented, powerful? Well, the question is, who are you not to be those things? You are a child of God, and your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God, the glory of God that is within us, and we have to find that glory. It is not just in some of us, it's in all of us. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission and empower them to shine. As we're liberated from our fears, whatever they are, our presence automatically liberates others. So take these messages and go forward. That was written by Marion Williamson, but it was delivered by Nelson Mandela, one of the greatest speeches and one of the greatest men that I've ever known. So shine, young graduate. Stand tall. Love yourself. Be a good father, not just a graduate. Be a good mother. Be a good husband. Be a good wife. Be a good person. Serve our community. I want you to walk in the sunlight of life, stand tall, and love all the things that make you strong. Be a lover, be a mother, be a father. Be courageous, be bold, be passionate, and always know that in your life, you're on the go for love. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bakewell. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite Dr. Rod Hay, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, to the podium to begin the master's degree hooding ceremony.
Thank you, Dr. Syed. At this time, I would like to ask the hood marshals and name readers to make your way to the stage. Will the seating team please escort the master's candidates to the stage for the hooding ceremony. The presentation of the academic hood to master's degree recipients is a powerful and highly symbolic moment to both the candidate and to the institution. The colorful hoods are reserved for those who have attained academic degrees beyond the bachelor's degree. Color is an important element of all academic ceremonies. In academics, the colors used to symbolize degrees earned and areas of study are referred to as faculty colors. The colors of the hoods represent the various fields in which degrees are earned. Candidates for Masters of Arts and Master of Science are listed by academic discipline in the commencement program. Our faculty will read the names of the candidates as they come to the stage. Each candidate's hood will be placed over their head, signifying master's level academic proficiency.
Bring them up. I'll bring them up.
Well, and there are seats in the back, and when ready to change, you're not going to...
Lady. Stay there for a second. I'll take your family apart. Are we ready? Okay. Where's...
Julian Angelo Walsh.
Travis Alexander Young.
Kendall E. Galvez.
JC K. Gustafson.
Ifoma Rosalind Newfor.
Christopher Dale Kemp.
Amanda May Hollingsworth.
Matthew Robert Noel.
Jamie R. Johnson.
Brandon Nicholas Teskey. Sorry.
Sonia Ann Kibbe.
Christina Landeras Lachek.
Marie Ann Tagashi Karimi.
Saeed Rehan.
Vicky Aguilar Padilla.
Sarah Elizabeth Whitus.
Holly Marie Birkinshaw.
Victoria Ames Breck.
Elizabeth Mariella Weimer.
David Alexander Kaplan.
Tamara Ludwig.
Michael B. Lewinfuss.
Yashika Marie Warren.
Kendra Viola Dufford Crew.
Deborah Lynn Presley.
Angel Noel Spooner.
Tanya M. Pineda.
Thomas A. Klein.
Crystal Janelle Dickerson.
Johan Rasmussen.
Jocelyn Thu Lamb.
Will Lee.
Cami Lee Ellen McChesney.
Lonica Joanne Johnson.
Svetlana Hetskia.
Joe Sandoval.
Elizabeth Grace Wilkinson.
Rosa Escobar.
Diane Alice Rosas.
Angelica M. Guerrero.
Easy, Adam.
Alice Olagonji.
Sarah Edam.
Gracia Octavianti Muljadi.
Gloria Vasquez Esparza.
Arlene Morioga.
Stacy Marie Adams.
Kelly Christina Castillo.
Somebody just fell. Alice Diane Silvestri.
Eileen Kitoriano.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Somebody.
Lilwyn Marie Mendoza Parilla. Denise Briggs.
Amanda Crystal Alonso.
Patricia Rojas.
Jonathan Edward Artigue.
Stasha Rose Selesky.
Yasmin Akil. Hold on.
Monique Mary Campos.
Aliyah K. Hassan.
Robin Elaine Okwara.
Vanessa Torres.
Denise Deani.
Kirsten Yuriko Joe Yabuta.
Adeline Swami.
Yvette Anieli Gonzalez.
Maria Jose Gonzalez Ayala.
Kelly Marie Garcia.
Luciana Margarieta Panjatan.
Maria Heratopoulos.
Anna Arceli Vasquez.
Ashley Blair Acker.
Maria Guadalupe Rincon Brown.
Dominic M. Asio.
Megan Dominguez.
Catherine Manansala Makapinlak.
Michelle Dela Cruz Bacani.
Grace Wenting Yim.
Young Vin Im.
Sara Cecil Ortega Roman.
Laurelyn Hefter.
Andrea Karina Lee.
Danielle Heck.
Jennifer Wynn.
Jill Catherine Purdom.
Johanna Neary.
Tiffany Elgara Ventayan. Sorry. Okay. Carly Christina Spitzer.
Brianne May Hager.
Michelle Virginia Savarese. Sydney Hannah Bessner.
I don't know. Meredith Nestling Palmer.
Brooke Strong Trammell.
Katrina Marie Scalzi.
Cameron Joseph Ross.
Rebecca Amy Jo Prosser.
Vanessa Ann Doherty.
Jennifer Ann Kunick.
Lisa Marie Faust.
Amanda Kim McConnell.
Ellen Joy Wanico Florendo.
Jamie Pake.
T. Chun Chow.
Nina M.
Sabrina Satori.
Sarah Matsura.
Misty Lynn Gray.
Cameron Kaichi.
Chad Curtis Geving. Hi.
Dana Joy Jensen.
Kelly Ann Archer Kaminsky.
Hannah Lynn Hunt. Nina Perez Barragan.
Rochelle Tan Wenyahi.
Joseph Christian Fernandez.
Amy Chu. It's right behind there.
Maria Castellano.
Thanks.
Blasius Tegun Agun.
Anna Cheng.
Idris Aiden.
Laura Ann Rose Gonzalez.
Leslie Priscilla Calle.
Melissa Wu Perley.
Eric Ricardo.
Kate Melissa Quintanilla.
Stephen George Alford.
Sarah Yao.
Ariel Eliza Benedict.
Ellen J. Park.
Oloabina Bikula Adimani.
Andrew J. Chow.
Michael H. Washington.
Ruby Lopez.
Daljit Singh.
Mary Marina Mahan.
Natalie S. Lieberman.
Alyssa Noel Cook.
Laura Christine Chadwell.
Emily Louise Kreiser.
Laura Sines Carlton.
Dinah Leah Cardenas.
Jorge Alberto Viramontes.
Laura Christina Dumas.
Russell Bradley Fields.
Laura Jane Silver.
Sharif Amarie.
Daniel Hung Tran.
Kushibu Bhakta. Sorry.
Julie
Najen-
Mylan Tai. Sorry.
Najenda Morty Panta. Yen Han Lee.
Somebody gonna put a vote on it? Veronica Vasquez.
Anwood Wapo Tunde Roberts.
Catherine Say.
Samaya Baduzerman.
Lisa Mina Yi. Just tell me to hurry up.
Ali Mazen.
Ashley Wynn.
Sayam Aslam.
Evelyn Guevara.
Chawin Oak Mahavan.
Jennifer Kim.
Christopher Lim.
Calvin Cheng.
Mark Andrew Moore.
I think it's right. I think.
Jose Cardenas Pisfil.
Yeah. Just keep going. Ismael Moika.
Mohammed Nuruddin.
Edward Rosales.
Fazil Abdullah.
Joanna Emilia Garcia.
Sam Shabbat. Hey, Sam. Okay.
Elizabeth Iniguez.
Stephanie Jane Gardella.
Amber Nicole Beck.
Angela Lorraine Allen.
Nicole Marie Jones.
Susan Vanderberg.
Laura Elena Torres.
Monica Huerta.
Zulema Chavez.
Jason Frank Condello.
Alexandra Sanchez.
Garrett Edward Allen.
Erica Giovanna Cruz.
Pinky Evangelista Burke.
Abraham Preciado.
Michelle Renee Lynch.
Kiana LaShawn Roberts.
Michelle Aguilar.
Ashley Simone Atkins. Natasha Wells.
Rebecca Macias.
Passion Smith.
Jesus Vega.
Tanika Danae Johnson.
Susanna Hun.
Michelle Yvette Washington. Willie James Harris.
No, I'm okay. I got warmed up sitting out there.
He went out. Daniel Orlando Azúcar. Kianisha Ine Evans. Keisha Denise Hundley. Rocio Ochoa. Alicia Ramirez. Dalia Manuela Diaz. Okay, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Monica Verily Castaneda.
It's kind of imbalanced.
Meredith Janelle Caldwell. Myra Gutierrez. Kaylin Hadley. Danya Abraham. Helen Delita LaFay Rowe. Katrina M. Manning. Tracy Y. Woodard. Let's get the back up here. Troy Gilbert Alexander. Sorry. Tasha Michelle Mahoney. Brian Philip Lee. Sadim Elodibi. Shalay Raquel Garland. Manira Al-Salem. Rhonda Yvette Kelly Smith. Alexander Lewis Kine. Antoinette Bowser. Laura Ortega. Roxana Hamilet Playtez. Mario Carlos Adame. Paulette Murillo. Dana Jeffrey Shea. Alejandra Clemmer. Palumi Abimbula. Michelle Nicole Childress. JD Balan Okan. Sharon Judy Stewart. Susan G. Robinson. I know you. You're in my class. Brittany Danielle Bass. Brianna Trilce Garner. Tara Kansari. Hi. Hey. Tai Nam Huynh. Herlinda Bizan. Congratulations. Jin Hee Kim. Mackenzie Kenneth Warren Spears. Janet Velasquez.
Congratulations to all of our esteemed master's students.
Oh, very cool. That's a new test this year. You both work for the school or you contract?
Among the students earning baccalaureate degrees are those who will graduate with academic honors. The university grants the baccalaureate degree with the Latin designations cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. Graduates who are awarded honors designations are identified in the commencement program. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate and recognize these outstanding students. Please stand and remain standing if you are graduating cum laude. Please stand and remain standing if you are graduating magna cum laude. Finally, please stand and remain standing if you are graduating summa cum laude. Congratulations to all of our outstanding honor students for their excellent academic performance. Now I'd like to ask the faculty name readers to take your place on the stage. And will the seating team please escort the baccalaureate candidates to the stage? The 2016-2017 academic year has yielded one of the largest graduating classes in the history of our institution. With increasing graduation and retention rates, CSU Dominguez Hills continues to serve the academic needs of the communities we serve. Today, our graduates will join the other CSUDH alumni who are transforming the economic, educational, cultural, and political makeup of our region. Knowing the impact of our students are going to make when they leave here gives us all a sense of pride in their accomplishments. The tradition of moving the tassel is a special moment in the commencement ceremony. After all baccalaureate degrees have been conferred, President Hagan will lead the candidates in the moving of the tassel.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you.
Now we would like to present the students eligible for the baccalaureate degrees. The candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science are listed in the commencement program by academic discipline.
Stand when you were waiting. That's where I'll be. Okay, good. Pretty nice to see you. Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm glad to see you. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, that's good. You want to just, what's your name?
Stephen, hi, Stephen. Yeah, I'll just
Jerome
wave at you.
Augustin de la Cruz. Oh, sorry.
You guys are so on top of it.
Sebastian Ocampo. Roland Deshwan Shaw.
Gloria Lynn McCallum.
Sydney Camille Estrada.
Melinda Marie Bodie.
Jasmine Justine Romero.
Daisy Cruz Cervantes.
Nancy Cardenas.
Teresa Lachelle Lytle.
I got it. Asia Corey Alexandra Watkins.
Melanie Nicole Hall.
Kimberly Cecily Astorga.
Elijah Monet Brim.
Nellie Janet Martinez. Tiffany Marie Hempstead.
Francis Celine Angulo.
Lydia Enos.
Fatima Pelayo.
Cristo Maria Guadalupe Molevi.
Teresa Veloria Hernandez.
Antonio Borales.
Gustavo Limon.
Cynthia Denise Rocha.
Lisbeth Marie Prado.
Kelly Elizabeth Ibarra.
Diana Marie Ramirez.
Jose Manuel Rivera Jr.
No, I can say. Jeannie S. Hearn. Janae, sorry.
Delana Dori Santizo de Leon.
Courtney McKangas.
Salvatore Vasquez.
Chanel Shazad.
Angela Karina Briones.
Rachel Cummings.
Gerald Macalino Longalong.
Maricruz Gil Zabaleta.
Megali Duran.
Wendy Araceli Ortega.
Okay. Portia Lanice Brown.
Crystal Eileen Pojas.
Lorena Reyes Vidal.
Daniela Alejandra Hernandez.
Viridiana Sanchez.
Kevin Panameno.
Elizabeth Trujillo.
Betsy Emilia Mercado.
Denise Jennifer Pena.
Marie del Carmen Herrera.
Erica Jimenez.
Natalie Leal.
Luz Elizabeth Damian.
Roland Spies.
Denise Valdez.
Stephanie Elizabeth Cordova.
Carmen Arlene Aguilar.
Antoine Marquita Naylor.
Paola Elizabeth De La O.
Brittany Shaquana Unique Bell.
Yvonne Stephanie Curiel.
Antonio Frias.
Faith Chima.
Esther Casillas.
Stacy Cecilia Milgar.
Jennifer Renee Sevilla.
Jacqueline Elena Silas.
Noelle Real.
Sochi. Sochi Adriana Sanchez.
Rosa Maria Torres.
Cynthia Nicole Garcia.
Brenda Marlene Pickett.
Moises Valerio Torres.
Myra Karina Sayans.
Gretchen Dantes.
Jessica Viviana Pineda.
Glenn de los Reyes de Vera.
Claudia Virginia Casillas.
Imani Pauline Ellis.
Johanna Pena.
Rebecca Amirani Diaz.
Tiffany Monica Heathington.
Candace Carmel Carr.
Isamar Andre Iraita.
Chantel Dion Crooks.
Joanna Lisette Vasquez.
Roshanda Lanice McGee Crane.
Olivia D. Payon.
Daniela Franco.
Sky Whitney Bell.
Nidia Leon.
Kathleen Marie Ryan.
Joyce Stephanie Cruz Aguilera.
Megan Olalahani
Julie
Berchel.
Ann Evans.
Cynthia Basil.
Priscilla Yvonne Esquivel.
Yvette Claudia Gonzalez.
Mariana Lorena Cruz.
Ariana Garcia Aleman.
Okay. Carly Michelle Boucher. Elizabeth Jaramillo.
Julia Dolores Ochoa.
Brooke Alicia Carter.
Eric Alvarado.
Okay. Kiera Chapel Grimmett.
Stephanie Marie Hembry.
Brittany Jerry Mayfield.
Rosalia Lopez.
Trenisha L. Brewer.
Jennifer Lisette Sanchez.
Stephanie Mahasin Goodwin.
Martha Darlene Casillas.
Sheila Berenice Carrasco.
Hilda Hernandez.
Ashley Annette Johnson.
Gail Tagudar.
Rosita de Jesus Martinez.
Daniel Paul Wright.
Natalie Ruvalcaba.
Michelle Castillo.
Diana Maria Emezcua.
Jenny Orozco.
Maria Garita.
Vivian Titai.
Marilyn Franco.
Kaylin D. Wood.
Huh? Yeah. Brenda Elizabeth Zaldana.
Melissa Gonzalez.
Jenna May Bolton.
Gabriela Nunez.
Keisha Nicole Maxey.
Cindy R. Pliego.
Shanette Brianna Cofield.
Bernadette Byers.
Adriana Giovanna Brunon.
Carolina Xiomara Rosales.
Anna Karina Gonzalez.
Crystal Ruby Ruiz.
Stephanie Flores. Hello.
It's a Jade
Lucila
Amezcua.
Jasmine Pineda. Smile. Gabriela Garcia.
Rima Adnan Mohammed.
Yvette Stephanie Gonzalez.
Cassidy Rose Bukima.
Christine P. Gwynn.
Shanice
Grisha
O'Shea Rice.
Garcia Gonzalez. Hello. Should I just say Celestino?
Laniso Shai
Ana
White.
Guillermo Celestino, otherwise known as Celestino.
Brianna Nicole Bragg.
Hey, how you doing, Chab? Chab Baytak.
Candace Ariana Teran.
Rosalie Grace Sandoval.
Kaylee Ann Venus.
Jackie. Jacqueline Suzanne Tran. Oops, Susan.
Amal Abdurrashid Ahmed.
I know that. Jason Duncan. Let's see, you're who?
Sihamed Zogai.
Win Min Tran.
Tarjit
How
Sen.
you doing, Anthony? Anthony Christian Cardina Guerrero.
Bessie Lynn Sierra Lablay.
Brianna Lachey Staples.
Tammy Say Juan.
Ariana Cecile Monk.
Roxanne Diane Matgarag Fernandez.
Emily Margarita Flores.
Leilani Gina Reyes.
Nancy Alvarado Alvarez.
Lucia Copian.
Rosio Moreno.
Selena Monique Mitchell.
Kimberly Ann Ellis.
Megan Rose Lane.
Ana Maria Garcia.
Fresi Ramirez
Marisita Soto.
Hijara.
Alexandra Isabel Morales.
UNN Deng.
Griselda Inez Rodriguez.
Evelyn Ho.
Catherine Tui Vu. Congratulations, Catherine.
Janice
Elvis
and Denny.
Vu Pham. Elvis. Win Thi Din.
Bianca Leligo Savao.
Margarita Estrada.
He's sitting back there.
Marlene, I know.
Michael Wayne
Marlene
Bro.
Mondragon.
Ryan Herring.
Diane Fimprachan, otherwise known as Diane P.
Levy Dominic Cassiano.
Brenda Gamboa.
Raylan Green.
Evelise Monique Perez.
Bryant
Christian
J. Crook.
Antonio Sandoval. Hi, Denise. Diana Gabriela Brazino Alfaro.
Hugh Van Wyn.
Evelyn Elizabeth Leon.
Jesselyn Carl Catatal Ocampo.
Sally Adeline Rodriguez.
Nancy Negret.
Anne Block Trin.
Omalade Anamusan.
Ana E. Mendoza Ochoa. Where's Ana E?
Melissa Marie Matthews.
Angela Hernandez.
Mai Kwan Lee. Tan Ngoc Lee.
Sophia Liao.
David Jose Salas.
Mary Tessa Sanchez K.
Christina Rivera Jimenez.
Catherine Ninette American.
Heriberto Gonzalez.
Emily Ann Coviello.
Stephanie Francisco.
Alan Antonio Acevedo.
Wendy Guadalupe Reyes.
Tracy Kristen Edwards.
Janice O.
Nancy Pham Lee.
Beverly Mate
Isela
Bayon.
Garcia.
Thank you.
Victor Manuel Aguilar.
Sarah Cruz Dela Cruz.
Jocelyn Lara.
Betty Ramira Esquivas.
Maria Ascuenza Ugarte.
Christian Rafael Maran Madrozo.
Carlos Fabian Cisneros.
Yolandra L. Finley.
Erica Shard Williams.
Myra Vera Rowe.
Veronica Raquel Estrada.
Janie Nicole Lakey.
Sandra Jeanette Mendez.
Adriana Renee Smith.
Stephanie Jimenez.
Renee Marie Hurst.
Kelly Alcala.
Aiden Mendoza Jr.
Kitali Gonzalez. Veronica Mendoza. Michelle Menjivar Weldon. She just, well, she said to keep going. Alicia Honorata Tiedra. Joel Jeffries. Cleveland David Harvey. Dilemma Michelle Bates. Zion Camila Israel. Anna Marie Carlos.
Star Regina Hart Milan.
Zelzeth Haskley Vasquez.
German Sanchez Acero.
Annalisa Marie Nicholson.
Let's hold on for a second.
Yasmin Sosa. Patricia Dahili Gourier.
Tina Cristabel Hernandez.
Gabriella Massey.
Jamea Lynn C. Hope.
Monica Lucero.
Charlotte Tanzanzale G. Ferosa.
Donna Michelle Guzman.
David Justin Barnum.
Kamisha Angeline Simpson.
Xavier Valerio.
Efren Carancho Packingen.
Valerie Mary Portillo.
Zephody Espray Carrido.
Carlithia Cooley.
Eduardo Valadez.
Gilda May Middleton.
Abigail Manansala.
Marco Roman.
Brittany Nicole Munoz.
Adolf Velasquez Zuniga.
Alisa Brian Rojas.
Jasmine Lene Cortinez.
Jose David Salas.
Helen Soar.
Adrina Paola Garcia.
Dana Ashley DeLusung.
Ruben James La Rosa.
Adolfo de Jesus Villasenor.
Lila Nguyen.
Sharon Vanessa Castillo.
Dien Pham Xuan Nguyen.
Maria Holguin.
Benedict Thomas Luna.
Leslie Lopez.
Christian Acebes El Amparo.
Berenice Alvarez.
James Sacabana Pat.
Rebecca Elizabeth Echeverria.
Alexandra Quataqua Reyes.
Dina Ring Ang.
Jeffrey Garcia Rodriguez.
Selena Judith Cruz.
Ornella Belaine Gomez de la Pian.
Justine Manalo.
Meryl Allison Agrida.
Karina Tinoco.
Tilly Ma Hyun.
Monica Maldonado Ramirez.
Zara Salvana Syed.
Whitney Rayshawn Woodard.
Israel Emmanuel De Leon.
Brooke Ann Hitchcock.
Tovet Sosunsi.
Louisiana Michelle Escalante.
DeCarol Marie Jacob.
Karina Nicole Hishme.
Tony Siv.
Emily San.
Jeannie Katrina Santiago.
Brianna Nicole Alcantara.
Autumn Janelle Singford.
Rushan Iman Hansen.
Devin Green.
Amanda K. Eschenman.
Brandon Michael Quesada.
Trisha Marie Cabarellos.
Eliza Consuelo Castaneda Guzman.
Karen Mai Ong.
Stephanie Michelle Nicaro.
Anna Cristina Valenzuela.
Travis L. Williamson.
Nancy Rodriguez.
Susie Jeanette Suarez.
Rodolfo Espinosa Sanchez.
Hilda L. Morales.
Jerry Michael Sevilla.
Maria Isabel Canas.
Jacqueline Lisbeth Moscoso.
Annalie Robles.
Karina Vanessa Fregoso.
Lorena Bravo.
David Alfonso Beltran.
Carla Marquez.
Jeanette Leticia Sanchez.
Edith Manzor.
Vivian V. Nguyen.
Jose Augustin Ramirez.
Sharissa Elise Hurd.
Kimberly Pauline Rodriguez.
Karen Carranza.
Itzel Jocelyn Uriate.
Alia Trubiano.
Angelica Michelle Rojas.
Alejandra Lopez.
Blessy Joy Cabana Centeno.
Albina Ray Coronado.
Garrigan Sargassian.
Cynthia Yvette Carrillo.
Vincent V. Tron.
Rodney Kayshawn Hayes.
Carissa Navarro Guanleo.
Laura Michelle Palacios.
Jasmine Long Fun.
Carvin Salon Prado.
David G. King. Crystal Michelle Yanez.
Kylie Cheyenne James.
Tony Lawrence McKinley.
Gabrielle Renee Pickens.
Julian Timitan de Magno.
Ileana Elizabeth De Leon.
Kevin Eric Array.
Tiffany Elizabeth Cortez.
Casey Aripak Chap Irome.
Jeanette Gabriela Flores.
Tracy Nicole Kalanglang.
Janae Fryer.
Wait.
Ashlyn Danielle Mansfield.
Khadijatu Marang Fall.
Melanie Ann Ferrer Cristologo.
Kalani LaShawn Jones.
Sado Marie Falk.
Letitia Monica Watson.
Sharon Roberta Chisholm Memory.
Lane Leah Boone.
Sandro Fuentes.
Janae Marie Burns.
Vanessa Vanegas.
Kiana Marie Crumpy.
Alma Jasmine Castro.
Stephanie Gabriela Jimenez.
Denise Lee Daniels.
Alexis Sanchez. Norma Alicia Maciel.
Diana Bailarde.
Cheyenne Crystal McCoy.
Carrie M.O.
Daisy Esmeralda Ayala Mesa.
Gabriela Peraza.
Erica Moscade.
Marisol Margarito.
Debbie Jocelyn Ugarte.
Liliana Varela.
Maria Cabañas.
Yamilet Ventura Mejia.
Adelaide Cardenas.
Aurora S. Torres.
Yvette Vaccaro.
Maricruz Velasquez.
Angela Nicole Marino.
Christine Yasmin Gonzalez.
Arlene Garcia Robles.
Michelle Lee Padilla.
Veronica Diaz.
Bertha Alicia Solares.
Lori Marie Cisneros.
Diane Chavez Granillo.
Yvette Francis Hervey.
Alfred Pacleb Nervesa.
Mark Orfeo Sescone.
Aileen Arela Bolosan.
Rumi Sato.
Emily Elizabeth Baker.
Leonila Rojas.
Lorena de la Rosa.
Noel Francisco Rosales.
Dina Lee Sam.
Maximiliano Lupe Garcia.
Melody Ho.
Paul Bella Carranza.
Eric Alicante.
Andres Milon Orona.
Gladys Stephanie
Genicel
Toliafoa.
Mendez.
Vanessa Marie Guillen.
John Paul Martinez.
Silvia Yvonne Robles.
Jessica Ann Ramsey.
Marcia Cruz.
Colika Corona.
Blanca Estela Reyes.
Melinda and Kat Yalayon.
Jamie Cuillar.
Andre Melissa Remp.
Darcy Shane Gabriel Dizan.
Lorna L. Carrington.
Alicia St. Clair.
Yolanda Valdez Dominguez. Jordan Marie Easley.
Jennifer Soriano.
Sharon Betsy Marzarregos.
Michelle Carpintero.
Angelica B. Guancina.
Floridalma Ojeda.
Aida Elizabeth Jimenez Lopez.
Janet Rodriguez.
Denise Ferguson Wilson.
Ignali Dircio Guzman.
Rebecca Chavez.
Bridget Molina.
Lindsay Sheen.
Monica Cruz.
Jolly Ying Yi.
Jessica Leon.
Elizabeth Marie DeHaan.
Trinice Jamel Anderson.
Sandy Lee D.C.
Paula Camacho.
Evelyn Ramirez.
Vanessa Rene
Tang
Vine.
Zarchi Lee. Andrea Marie Taylor.
Diana Blanco.
Charlie Hemmings Rennie.
Evelyn Diana
Lauren
Guerrero.
Elizabeth Lopez.
Sonia Elvira Peniche.
Adriana Miranda Ramos.
Ana Elizabeth Gomez.
Suzanne Marie Ayala.
Carissa Jane Carnine.
Megan Marie Carringer.
Sacha Simone Fennel.
Mary C. Bernard.
Monica Renee Rios.
Taria Asari.
Francisco Andres Chequinto. Chexinto.
Sarah Melgoza Natividad.
Mari Carla Gallegos.
Jennifer Arvizu Di Salvo.
Marlon Alexandra Cadenas.
Jeffrey 14 Obispo.
Amber Marie Loverde.
Luis Francisco Reynoso.
Keisha Powell.
Jose L. Zamora.
Mark Greg Hollingsworth.
Lisette Fernandez.
Jose Trinidad Ibarra.
Rayvonda Lynette Curry.
Maribel Cepeda Toman.
Arthur Gonzalez.
Julio
Arthur
Cesar
Gomez.
Aravallo.
Yuzio Rios Escareno.
Maria El Seneca.
Evelyn Duenas.
Mariah Seneca. Sorry about that.
Vanessa Garcia.
Deshandra Central Jackson.
Vanessa Reynaga Garcia.
Shamika Nicole Bush.
Rosalie Cardenas. Vivian Rayo.
Amelia Pert Lee.
Shaquila Monet Smith.
Monica Montero.
This one is hers. Yeah. Lisa Maria Rett.
Monique Lisette Moreno.
Jeffrey A. Davenport.
Enoch Bears.
Royce Kabiling.
Antonio Cimental.
Eduardo Flores.
Arlene Palomo.
Isabel Petrache Guevara.
Erika Gayona.
Camille Forrest.
Noemí Araceli Prado.
Dylan Gerard Abel. Devin Morgan Grant.
Yesenia Rivera.
Lali Gonzalez.
Daniel Brian Limas.
Anthony Isam Alanoff.
Jesus Ortiz Jr.
Andrea Francesca Marcial.
Rachel
Elena
Vargas
Godina.
Tado.
Gil Dominguez.
Autumn Leanne Sovic.
Taylor Park. Francisco Palma Camacho.
Israel Orozco.
Chazi Liliana Molina. Peter Min Tree Lee.
Lionel Maurice Harris.
Nigel Christian Lazaro.
JC Gonzalez.
Jonathan James Legoski. Joel Benjamin Ram.
Candace Victoria Seneca.
Ashley Nicole Stafford Carr.
Martin Angelo Rosario.
Christine Amber Rodriguez.
Janine Bozeman.
Marquette S. Parker. Jennifer
Geraldine
Rojas.
Taishe Tyson.
Alfredo Figueroa.
Rosanna Jessica Camargo.
Cameron Michael McDonald.
Christina Aguilar.
Hector Gomez. Daniel
Scheherazade
Abram
Partida.
Zepeda.
Brenda Jacobo.
Rogelio Diaz.
Cindy Natalie Umana.
Gennaro M. Yehut.
Adriana De Jesus.
Isidoro Mendoza Jr.
Anna Catherine Bantug.
Betty Rodriguez.
Una Freda Bantug.
Jessica Jaime Garcia.
Safar Shirzada.
Jacob Russell Salcido.
Carolyn Grace Jaco.
Antonio Avalos.
Abera Yosef Tesfai.
Matthias Henriquez.
Michael Burton Sirwill.
Samantha Marie Rangel.
Julie Aid Villalobos.
Rosangelica Rodriguez.
Rebecca M. Dutra.
Daisy Raquel Nunez.
Lauren Nazari Stefanoff.
Jasmine Tovar.
Victor Giovanni Perez.
Irma Martinez.
Stephen Harold Bordley.
Monica Espinoza.
Armando
Vicente
Esqueda.
Alvarado. Kevin Conley.
Josue Sepulveda.
Chelsea Bontad Dulce.
Michael Kerr. Thank you, Michael.
Rosalind Caldejon Yep.
Glenna Diane Wilson.
Emily Mombe.
Christine Irene Feld.
Tyrell Dijon Ward.
Maria Guadalupe Rojo.
Julia Nicole Walston.
Alejandra Granados.
Kenneth Neil Alvar Ravello.
Lori J. Sahakian. And then we're going to wait.
Bernadette Joy Enriquez. Lorraine Blas de Vera.
Ma Cristina Ramos.
Matthew Navarro Haladi.
Mary Joyce Robles.
Ray Ryan Gotti Landero.
Angela C.K. Wilson.
Brenda Sukita Himprachan.
Ashley Renee Wilson.
Jose Eduardo Benitez.
Reina Unices Martinez Rojo.
Basia Astrid Gonzaga de Jesus.
Angela Marie Ventura.
Jimmy Anthony Mesa.
Christina Meshanak Vanderjack.
Maya Alejandra Navarro.
Brenda Acosta.
Riley David Montz.
Marcus Antonio Mayorga Jr.
Chad M. Till.
Marie Ivoga Talamoa.
Ma Angelica Villacourt Saniji Matnan.
Maria Magdalena Borrego Mendoza.
Evelyn Gabriel.
Karina Torres Dwyer.
Myra Rosa.
Anjana Johannes.
Sylvan Altaman Brown.
Eddie Herbert Miles.
Adrienne Jules Lara.
Corey Deacon Wilson. Last name?
I know.
Schmidt
Graham
Shailes Bakta.
Monique Jackson. Amber
Omar Cazares.
Camille Lagway. Oops, I got ahead of something.
Cesar Elizar Martinez.
Dara Jane Malveda de Jesus.
Christina Rachel Scott.
Deborah Ann Navarrete.
Adam Nathan Armijo.
Araceli Martinez.
Anise Shakora Zubeida Barton. All right?
Evelyn Avila.
Nice. La Portia Titania Ward.
Evangelica Rodriguez.
Robert
Evangelina
Gumps.
Rodriguez.
Jose de Jesus Esparza
Viridiana
Soto.
Salazar.
Robert A. Alba.
Elizabeth Michelle Vasquez.
Andrew Ryan Griffey.
Cesar Alberto Rosales.
Alejandro Espinoza.
Rosalva
Oh, well.
Villanueva.
Brandon Kelly Johnson.
Ethel Villapando.
Esley Nathan Avila.
Matthew Ryan Urquiza.
Victor Giovanni Castillo.
Johnny Cruz.
Jairo.
Ted Algambi.
Jairo Isai Batista.
Mariela Marcela Franco.
Stephanie Santos Bertolano.
Jocelyn Partida.
Angie Reyes. Tony
Dan Michael
Reynoso.
Lamar Las Marias.
Harpreet
Marisol. Citlani Marisol Jimenez.
Valentin Joseph Sarangan Panagitan.
William Andrew B.A.
Jeanette Farias.
Lane Maguire Barshan.
Courtney Morgan Mieres.
Corey Daniel Auburn.
Tanya Denise Cuthbert.
Jose Roberto Vaca.
Samuel Emiliano Medina.
Anthony Santiago Alcarez.
Giovanni Saravia.
Jeffrey Gogui.
Jose Alberto Morales.
Daniel Gonzalez.
Will Christopher Silva.
Miguel Angel Benuelos.
Omar Vasquez.
Samuel Temitope Idu. Close.
Gerardo Villapando.
Takoria Alexis McSwain.
Jose Yvonne Garcia.
Gerald Casey Eugenio Varina.
Daniel Luciano Briceño.
Jeskaren Sembe. Hi.
Alex Corral.
Martin Guardado.
Maximilian Daniel Delane.
David Cardoso Isidoro.
Maya Alexandria Williams.
Robert Camacho.
Thomas Carlos Andrews.
Mauricio Maciel.
Ruben Mark Brown.
Juan Manuel Magana.
William Garcia.
Armando Plasencia.
Jennifer Annabelle Duarte.
Robert Donald Villegas.
Camille Carlos Salvador.
Aspen Janae Porche.
Sybil Susanna Castillo.
Gabriella Ashley Donato.
Alisa Jane Nguyen.
Yuri Eddie Smith III. Okay, you're up.
Frank Benjamin Swartout.
Jennifer Diane Stinson.
Shelby Lynn Miller.
Ladies. Darlene Kelly.
Zachary Brian Dunbar.
Shemaya Monet Williams.
Jose Luis Lamas.
Tasia Jamise Brown.
Crystal Berenice Flores.
Shayla Waleska Menzi.
Janae Joy McCrae.
Keeleen Tawanda Johnson.
Priscilla Maria Palma.
Ricky Lester Davison.
Stephanie Patricia Castellanos.
Carlisa Victoria Reed.
Natalie Gomez.
Ivan Alexander Fernandez.
Edlin Ortiz.
Isabel Cardenas.
Ju Tan Shamoon. Butler.
Alexandria Jordan Rivera.
Sean Michael Jones.
Garrett David Pell.
Christina Romo.
Yesenia Monique Levuanos. Close.
Bertha Esquivel.
Brittany Nicole Tapia.
Shannon Nicole Edwards.
Marissa Renee Ortiz.
Felicia A. Thomas.
Ileana Bianca Monquera.
Jeanette Brambila.
Kendra Denai Serrano.
Shayna Marie South.
Dylan T. Bartz.
Kelly Cecilia Dugan.
Jose Juan Ortiz.
Zena Marie Brown.
Roberto Alamar Aguilar.
Ali Abdullah A. Al-Nashi.
Gustavo Ramirez.
Mohammed Kareem Al-Muwalad.
Jennifer Rose Blanco.
Faisal Atiazaz Ali Shaw.
Fabian Dario Gonzalez. Darcy Dizon Baricel.
Naif Hazem Al-Sadi.
David Nino.
Caron Hall.
David Lee Laporte. Matthew
Herson.
Evan Rabinowitz.
Mike Herson Rodriguez Madrid.
Francis J. Galaviz.
Well, no, whose is this?
Christopher Justin Barbero.
And Faji Muhammad Karoma.
Heaven Amanda Garcia. Megan Raquel Miller.
Joshua Salcedo.
Jane Elizabeth Nava.
Jeanette Ibarra.
Natalie Jean Duenas.
Adeline Ibarra.
Noel Amar Padilla. Close.
Brian Alexandra Allegra.
Norma Angelica Portillo.
Marcus Anthony Galang Wilson.
Allison Godinez
Jason.
Tovar.
Jason Stephen Diaz.
Monica Reyes.
James Dean Rogero.
Gabrielle Olu Akinwol.
Edward Alexander Rivera.
Dominic Joseph Cavanis.
Ronaldo Enrique Acuna.
David Joseph Franklin.
Diane Jane Romero.
Ernesto Alfonso Guardado.
Raleigh Cabahag Rodriguez.
Morgan J. Brown.
Kimberly Ann Rowe.
Calvin Brandt Carson.
Marlena Rivas.
Shelby Lewis.
Jeanette Marie Cruz Reiber.
Leticia Chavez.
Chris Angel Zambrano.
Ferris Neshaiwat.
Joanna Marie Anderson.
John Raphael Timog.
William Franklin Shoemake.
Luis Alberto Garcia.
Cameron Kenneth Lockley.
Mark Chavez.
Dominguez.
Henrik Dagbashian.
Michelle Macias.
Monique L. Rogers.
Vanessa Betis Carranza.
Victoria Mercedes Zavala.
Genesis Mendoza.
Sammy James Britton.
Slesvit Desiree Hernandez.
Michael Christopher Manes.
Graciela Delgado.
Keith Takayo Naka.
Fernando Rodolfo Gutierrez.
Brian Ibarra.
Julio Cesar Romo.
Christopher Adame.
Yadiri Noemi Davalos.
Eduardo Gonzalez.
Demonte Darren Yagala.
Teresa Bacol Jackson.
Rebecca Ann Dahl.
Mary Kathleen Fuentes.
Tyrene Jasper.
Alireza Amozade.
Amelito Ramos Alvarez.
Alfonso Rosales.
Jossie Zardes.
Elizabeth Michelle Van Slyke.
Lucilla Lizette Ochoa.
Irvin Sotelo.
Damaris Yulet Mayorga.
Heath S. Walker.
Natalie Medina.
Dallas Jamal Kearney.
Carmen Ochoa.
Eric Estelle Whitaker.
Maria Villar.
Gabriel Joel Dominguez.
Lindsay Sarah Ann Hill.
Joe B. Chacon.
Angelique Hebert.
Joseph Greg Bresson.
Alaric Simon.
Brandon Mitchell Sim.
Ariel Christine McGee.
Leah Marin
Arthena
Slottick.
Green.
Aaron Evan
Alicia
Aragon.
Gallardo Aswan. Diana Paulina Cruz.
Anusha Ragachian.
Evan Timon Joseph Davis.
Yasmin Corona.
Paul Anthony Oreza.
Leonidas
Max
Galacia.
David Yang. Jorge Armando Hernandez.
Easton Dow Jones.
Nia Beverly Joan Hansen.
Gabriel Jose Antolin.
Samantha Lauren Reyes.
Cameron Matthew Shrimshar.
Laura Hernandez.
Bianca Olivia Zeffi.
Jamie Nguyen.
Karina Mojica. Alicia Potoczniak.
Kathy Negrete.
Claudia Wendy Sandoval. Laura Gutierrez.
Latoya Nicole Leonard.
Erica Ariago Moreno.
Alonzo Aaron Platter.
Jason Anthony Binkley.
Oliver Gudino.
Evelyn C. Arana.
David Toledo.
Shivanji Sharma.
Danielle Nicole Clack.
Bernice Soriano
Rogelio
Tong.
Dean Cordis.
Crystal Figueroa.
Tenzing Choden Sorbel.
Shirley Martinez.
Kaisha Yvonne Keller.
Bianca Margarita Serrano. Omaida Cristina Ashume.
Should be proud of you. Cynthia Perry.
Kelly Ann Potter.
Ready? Letitia Chantel Langford.
Darius Marcel Butler.
Devon Marquise Jarmon.
Jose M. Flores.
Marigine Eusebio Butunan.
David Alberto
Julian Vincent
Zuniga.
Flores.
Thomas Bennett Hunt.
Elazar Manuel Cruz.
Romana Nilam Bolat.
Julio Gutierrez.
Muniwarge Charino
Sean
Silva.
Marie Williams.
Valencia Maria Mota.
Linda Pham.
Giovanni Antonio Romero.
Kamisha Vernon.
Ashley Taylor Robinson.
Jenny Andrade.
Stephanie Ann Sutton.
Josephine Ann Abdon.
Justin Michael Serafico.
Kelly J. Wharton.
Kevin Torres.
Jimmy Lee Marsh II.
Jonathan Jamal Stinson.
Daniel Vincent Martinez.
Jerome Lamar Haley.
Leonel Brito.
Victor Manuel Hernandez.
Daniel Garcia.
Jody Camayo Tim.
Sevilla Green.
Chelsea Rita Pardo.
Myra Barrocio.
Claudia
Raquel
Monica
Lopez.
Loera. Okay.
Martha Margita Zambrano and escort.
Brianna Marie Carreon.
Shauna Irene Smith.
Dustin Clay Dallas.
Lee J. Chipman.
Carolyn Marie Terry.
Anne Marie Derringer.
Kalani Aguchi.
Robert Joseph Ayer.
Stacy Kio Ramirez.
Jorge Partida.
Ramona Calderon Galas.
John Alcides Montano.
Anissa Dixon.
Zulma Rosario Romas.
Perion Daimon Holyfield.
Ernesto Valadez.
Ashley Marie Yedo Fos.
Thomas Francisco Cruz.
Yvette Denise Barcena.
Adrian Herrera.
Susana Patricia Lira.
Yolanda Michelle Montilla.
Travis James Jimenez.
Zohani Elizabeth Sandoval.
Erendira Moreno.
Liliana Galvez.
Claudia Mereno.
Ana Valdivia.
Joshua Clint
Samaya
Lafierre.
Nicole Hill.
Juliana Alice Crawford.
Darlene Margarita Zuniga.
Bianca Bibiano.
Amy Vanessa Lopez.
Daniel Davidson.
Alexander Funkow.
Ashley Laura Noel Ocampo.
Olivia Lee.
Phoenicia
Danielle
Benjamin.
Falcone.
Taylor Keith Nelson.
Patricia Linares.
Martin Muratella. Am I the only one?
Retna Oak.
Randolph Charles Skillens.
Stacy Bulware Curry.
Armando Torres.
Tamara Lynn Loud.
Jasmine Janisha Johnson.
Tierra Tisha Fuller.
Stuart Onenier.
Cesar Ubaldo Ferreira.
Scott Anthony Simpson.
Alberto Martin.
Travers
Jeanette
Daryl
Torres.
Bergevin. Maria Gabriela Martinez.
Carlos Andres Lopez.
Flora Elizabeth Scona Rauda.
Marilyn Estrade Palacio.
Blanca Stephanie
Rudy
Paciencia.
Toledo.
Iris Luel Alcantara Gawantanco.
Estefani Naomi Martinez.
Austin Christopher Cabello.
Janika Janie Thomas.
Jason Loyola.
Alejandro Nava.
Sandy Viridiana Mendez.
Alejandra Palma Cardenas.
Cynthia Mayela Guzman.
Sylvia Alejandra Cortez.
Karina Natalia Mansur.
Evelyn Martha Vasquez.
Caroline Cosette Thurton.
Itzel Olivares.
Heather Lee Weaver.
Elaine Elizabeth Ramirez.
Gisette Carl Cadatal Ocampo.
Paradise Shani Simpson.
Crystal Denise Leon.
Analasa Amy Arambula.
Daniel Peralta.
Jerry Jimmy Cordona. Leonel Edgar Lopez.
Luis Enrique Mendez.
Niels Pedora Jewel Pedersen.
Desiree Alexias Garcia.
Tiffany Kakima Yates.
Troy Dexel.
Nicole Renee Limbick.
Melissa Christine Vasquez.
Crystal
Pham
Elizabeth
Nguyen.
Morales. Latoya Fix.
Andrea Reed. Hi.
Previa Lindina Chan.
Michaela Flores.
Anne Marie Perez.
Denise Eileen Smith.
Patricia
Staben.
Zavaleta. Jessica Catherine Quintero.
Jose Eduardo Gamez.
Shinye Ilana Correa.
Melissa Garcia.
Jerry Anthony Ponce.
Chang-Chi Hao.
Oswaldo Martinez.
Jennifer
Wilfredo
Magnolia.
Contreras.
Hey.
Kevin
Daniel-
Giovanni Romero.
Daniel John Brooks. Thank you.
Carolina Nazario.
Jacob Matthew Cox.
Cynthia Elizabeth Barcinas.
Jeanette Esmeralda Rojas.
Raul Angel Marin.
George Michael Doolin.
Gerald D. Coleman.
Denise Gonzalez Gonzalez.
Rosa Isabel Padilla Cardenas.
John Timothy Spradley.
Erica Diaz.
Kioki Glory.
Kathleen Deborah Martinez.
Barbara Mariana Jimenez.
Christina Perez.
Gina Mario Daprimont.
Alejandro Villa.
Jacob Henry Moretta.
Reyes Perez.
Marcus Anderson.
Nakia Janine Green.
Brenda J. Uribe. Raylene Marie Mora.
Vicky Cheryl Alexander.
Berenice Saceda Cerda. Heather Michelle Bias. Roman J. Rincon.
Chelsea Brooklyn Avilés.
Margaret Cardenas.
Ricardo Gonzalez.
Ashley Giovanna Cortez. Great name. Spencer Tremaine Phillips.
How's that? Diego Campos.
John McDonald Beckelheimer.
Noemi Akimi Barron.
Brenda Lisbeth Custodio.
Karen Noemi Ake Doring.
Catherine Victoria Basurto.
Gary Anthony LeFou.
Karina Elizabeth Figueroa.
Jacqueline Marie Hilario.
Kurt Tyro Ashamin.
Stephanie P. Gonzalez.
Yuan Garcia.
Jacqueline Perez.
Brantley James Blue. No,
Justin Christopher Hernandez.
Pauline Urias.
Paloma Savina Rodriguez.
Andre Alex Alvarez.
Richie Ramirez.
Tristan Davon Gibson.
Myra Roca.
Ileana Pina.
Jennifer Susan Ramirez.
Karina Zepeda.
Carol Michelle Galvez.
Jose Alvaro Esparza.
Aisha Parshanti Ramjan.
Amelia Alicia Martinez.
Christian Elizabeth Valdez.
Mariano Mena Chapa.
Esmeralda Ramirez.
Miguel Angel Espinoza Lizarga.
Jasmine Aguirre.
Armando Bazon Contreras.
Julio Cesar Romero. Marino.
Joseph Cigaran.
Gerardo Landeros.
Genesis Nicole Carrera.
Patricia Inez.
Brittany Bianca Hada.
Janet Diaz.
Abigail Mengoza.
Giuseppe Marie Rodriguez.
Ulysses Torres.
Sophia Singh.
Kathy Romero.
Jessica Alejo.
Kelsey Osorio.
Gerardo Jaquez Aguilar.
Holly
Chavez.
Gold Minoy.
Mallory Kelly Lowers.
Maricela Harige.
Nancy Valencia.
Melissa Yoshi Imazu.
Adriana Amy Vaquera.
Henry Van Ho.
Rosa Maria Ramirez.
Crystal Ann Viramontes.
Glenda Elizabeth Estrada.
Ann Kim Tran.
Jonathan Gonzalez.
Stephen Corona.
Christopher Gonzalez.
Andy Nicholas Viela.
Harmony Zenda.
Philip Chan. Jeffrey Allen
India
Lacambra.
Janelle Simpson.
Mark Anthony Martinez.
Cheyenne J. Mish.
Miguel Chavez.
Eric Garcia.
Lawrence Noel Abelida.
Kevin Chiang.
Hazel Castro Richardson.
Ingrid Zuleth Mejia.
Natsuko Nishimai.
Isabel Paola Gonzalez Jimenez.
Rocio Orozco.
Toral Chudasama.
Ojuka Otwoody.
Melissa Villegas.
Vanessa Yvette Duenos.
Bianca Frias.
Castello.
Gabriel Ravello.
Yolanda Castellon.
Heriberto Javier Menchaca.
Anna Cecilia Jimenez.
Pedro Antonio Alvarado.
Brenda Lee Casaclang Francisco.
Brian Christopher McKay.
Emily Vanita Lee.
Ronald Aguirre.
Alejandra Arcio.
Juan Carlos Delgado.
Angel Mora.
Christopher Eric Leon.
Leslie and Lomalai Covarrubias.
Gerardo Nunez.
Abigail Crystal Jacinto.
Fedora Dompi Tan.
Ileana Moreno.
Adam Nathaniel Yarto.
John William Fami.
Jonathan Salas.
Lakana Ong.
Christian A. Garcia Vega.
Vanessa Erica Phillips.
Christina Nicole Baker.
Amanda Lacey Allen.
Angelica M. Villalobos.
Jose Antonio Rubalcaba.
Elizabeth Rodriguez.
Saul Pantoja.
John Rochester Arsequilorante.
Luis Carlos Ibarra.
Emily Noel Capchua Iwasua.
Nicholas James DeLuca.
Tui Lam Bao Cole.
Matthew Jonathan Brown Jr.
Jennifer Joanne Lopez.
Juan Enrique Pacheco.
Okay. Linda L. Valdez.
Ruben Lopez.
Wendy Veronica Perez.
Joe Gallardo.
Cornell Dwayne McTayer.
Raimundo Emilio Lara.
Kiana Hendricks.
Aaron Jared Jackson.
Daniel Edward Hughes.
Akira Veronica Hernandez.
Jamie Lynn Vasquez.
Lisa Ann Schneiderhan.
Cameron Rincon.
Victor Trevon McGinnis.
Nicole Ogaro.
Genesis Padilla Cruz.
Jessica Alejandra Mace.
Kaylee Rebecca Santos.
Franco Hernandez.
Roy Lee Hale.
Jessica Correa.
Juan Carlos Guerrero.
Nancy Reyes,
Leslie Ann Palmer.
Elizabeth Sue Uranaga,
Erica Elaine Lockwood.
Alexis Martinez,
Larry McLaughlin.
Christian Antonio Flores,
Moises Isaiah Salazar.
Aaron Presley Agajanian,
Selena Serrano.
Alexa Ray Valdez,
Jacqueline C. Carey.
Martha Renee Ruiz,
Jorge Luis Caldera.
Jose Aguirre,
Estela Concepción Delgado.
Elizabeth Michelle Sanchez,
Maribel Sánchez.
Nicholas Morales,
Abel Hernández.
Balin Rindon,
Wendy F. Quarker.
Adriana Yeruvi Mandujano,
Aruba Siddiq.
Rosa Elena Fernandez,
Miriam Joubert Rao.
Portia Renee Floyd,
Lisette Chua Jering.
Brittany Renee Floyd,
Julie Renee Batchloff.
Angelica Vargas,
Brianna Marie Gilliard.
Giovannis Enrique Escobar,
Nancy Cristina Santos.
Eric Augustin Perez,
Shalia Melba Delise Coleman.
Rosario Bautista,
Elise Leanne Williams.
Alexis Alonso Martinez,
Chelsea Alexandria Maria Arthur.
Daniel Antonio Jimenez,
Amanda Marie Gentilla.
Baron David Lowry,
Ashley Elizabeth Lockett.
Diego Alan Garcia,
Leo Herradura Tabalón.
Vicente Molina,
Saúl González.
Cecilia J. Luna,
Rocio Jiménez.
Adam J. Margin,
Dulce Arile Cervantes.
Ramon Antonio Mendez,
Charmaine Sireneo.
Sun Trun Dong,
Brianni Smith.
Raul Archimedes Romero,
Maria Isabel Hermosillo.
Bianca Montione,
Henry Quiñones.
Roger Silas,
Cheyenne Alexandria Luna.
Cynthia Balin Dorantes,
Kevin Manuel Martinez.
Tatiana Marie Herrera,
Oscar Brambila Ruelas.
Monica Gutierrez,
Roberto Antonio Corral.
Raquel Simone Nicholson,
Giselle Cruz.
Ana Patricia Jimenez,
Alejandra Sarajay Pena.
Claudia Ojeda,
Isaiah Marie Johnson.
Melissa Medina,
Mia Janae Henry.
Mariah Katrina Avery,
Scott Tyler Moye.
Jeff Villanueva,
Laura Karina Gonzalez.
Daniel Eric Westra,
Jacob David Kino.
Hagner Mendez,
Maria Rosale Agruza.
Sergio De La Paz,
Ernesto Samuel Mendivil.
Jordan Sylvester,
Charvon Arnett Cloudrick.
Thank you, thank you.
Are they done? Okay, Stephanie Aguilar. Rocky Gabriel Perales. Alexandra Marie de la Torre. Paulina Toscano. Alondra Sandoval. Rocio Cruz. Kevin Hernandez. Everett Allen Nelson. Randy Jude Green. Garrett Jeffrey Potter. Justin Clyde Sadler. Madison Page Murphy. Anthony Jesus Angel. Jose Vasquez.
Anthony William Valencia. She done? Marisa Rose Dahl. Oh, there's nobody over there. Edward Kwok Win. Edgar Batista. Edgar A. Batista. Mariana Gamino. Jessica Jasmine Baltazar. Edgar Marino. Emmanuel Redding. The last ones. Martha Maria Carlos. Melissa L. Nunez. Vanessa Renteria. Are you really the last one? Janelle Brittany Cummins.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Joseph Wen. I am the Dean of the College of Business Administration and Public Policy. It is my pleasure to offer congratulations to all of our degree candidates. Today, we, the faculty, staff, administration here at California State University, Dominguez Hills, celebrate this academic milestone with you, your family, and many friends. We have worked hard, you have worked very hard, and as a result, you have earned an academic degree that one can ever take away. Our alumni are a very important part of our continued success at our university, especially as we continue to have major impact in a variety of industry and help transform the community that we live and work in. Today, you join the alumni family of over 100,000 worldwide. Take pride in being a Toro, an exclusive membership only bestowed to those who have accomplished similar goals and aspirations. Our university recently started a new alumni tradition, one that embraces our Toro alumni network and honor our university legacy while showcasing our future as ambassador to your alma mater. To lead our newest tradition, our alumni pinning ceremony, it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Ted Ross to the stage to offer congratulations to our newest member of Toro alumni family and lead you in our alumni pinning ceremony. Ms. Ross is General Manager and the Chief Information Officer for the City of Los Angeles Information Technology Agency. He's also a proud alumna of Cal State Dominguez Hills. Having earned his Master of Business Administration in General Business from the College of Business Administration and Public Policy. So please join me welcome fellow Toro, Mr. Ted Ross.
Greetings, fellow Toros. I'm honored to be here today representing the over 100,000 Toro alumni around the world. As a soon-to-be graduate of California State University, Dominguez Hills, you will join an enormous network of individuals who are educated from this great university. To be a Toro alum is something special. We understand the transformative power of education. We value our community and the desire to give back. We embody diversity in all its forms and celebrate it. Being a Toro alum comes with tremendous pride, but also significant responsibilities. We are ambassadors of our alma mater. With the knowledge and guidance received from your faculty, the support offered from university staff, and the leadership given from our university administration, we alumni have an obligation to help advance our academic mission for future generations and uphold the traditions of our university. Now, join me as we continue a university tradition that brings us together as alumni, the alumni pinning ceremony. Upon walking across the stage, each of you received a CSUDH alumni pin. This pin is a symbol of your transition from a student to an alumnus or alumna of California State University, Dominguez Hills. It signifies your scholarly achievements and signals to others your Toro pride in being a graduate of this university. At this time, I ask candidates for graduation to please stand. Stand up, everyone. Take your alumni pin and pin it onto yourself or onto a fellow Toro. Put those pins on. And wear the pin with Toro pride. Students, please remain standing. Now, I want any CSU Dominguez Hills alumni in the audience, and I ask you to stand up as well. And put those Toro horns up in the air. Put those Toro horns up. And repeat after me. Once a Toro, always a Toro. Congratulations, fellow Toros. You may be seated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ted. Now we move to the final conferring of your degrees. Will the candidates for master's degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees also stand and remain standing? President Hagan, on behalf of the faculty of California State University, Dominguez Hills, I am pleased and honored to present to you the candidates of the class of 2017 for the conferring of their degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Hay. Master's and baccalaureate candidates, upon the recommendation of the administration and faculty of California State University, Dominguez Hills, and by the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the trustees of the California State University, it is my privilege and honor to confer upon you the degree for which you are qualified with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Your diplomas will stand as testimony to your possession of these degrees. As a symbol of conferral of your degree, baccalaureate candidates may now move the tassel from the right side of their calf to the left. Congratulations, graduates.
This concludes the 2017 California State University Dominguez Hills commencement ceremony. We ask you remain seated as the platform party exit, followed by the faculty and the graduates. Once again, congratulations to all of our graduates on achieving this significant milestone. You are now CSU DH alumni. Please stay connected. As your DH family, we want to continue to celebrate your professional achievement. Congratulations. Go Toro!